Are you really gonna eat that? Should you be eating that? I'm sure you've heard these comments before. I know I certainly have. And today I want to talk about what to say when somebody asks you, should you be eating that? Hi, my name is Eve, and I love to help people make peace with food in any situation, even when people are commenting on what you're eating and what you're not eating. So for fun, I have put responses into 3 different categories. There's infinite things you could say back to a comment like this, but I want to give you a script so you don't have to think about it. So you already have it on the tip of your tongue. And I actually want you to practice along. So if somebody says any of these things, you have already practiced these words and it could come out of your mouth easily. The reason why is because when people comment on food, it could be very uncomfortable. It could throw you off. It could make you feel distracted. It can make you feel like you're doing something wrong. And when that happens, it's hard to enjoy your food. It's hard to be present in the moment. And it's hard to be yourself. So I want you to have the confidence. I want you to be able to stay present, enjoy your food, and enjoy the event and enjoy life. I mean, I could go on and on. So I put the 3 statements into 3 different categories. So category number 1 is sweet. If you want to be sweet, here is the sweet thing to say. So if somebody says, are you really gonna eat that? You could respond, thanks so much for caring, but that's not helping, right? It's sweet because you're acknowledging them. You're saying thanks. So again, it's thanks so much for caring, but that doesn't help. Or thank you so much for caring, that's not helping. So that's a sweet thing to respond. If you want, you could practice it right now. The sour thing to say, if somebody asks you, are you going to eat that? You could say something along the lines of, I know what's best for my body. Thank you. Let's try that again. If somebody says, are you really going to be eating that? Or should you be eating that? You could say, I know what's best for me. Or I know what's best for my body. Thank you. So I like that sour one because it really ends the conversation right there. Your third option, I call it salty, and I love all of these options. I'm not going to say this one is my favorite, but if somebody says, are you really going to eat that? What you could do is look them in their eyes and say, yes. That's it. Yes. So again, if somebody says, should you be eating that? You could look them in the eye and you could say, yes. For added emphasis, you could look them in the eye and say yes and take a bite of the food. Or you could say yes, but you sure shouldn't be eating this. Like, yes, I'm gonna eat this, but it's not good for you, or whatever you wanna say if you wanna be extra salty. So I hope this is helpful in giving you some words to actually say in the situation. One of my friends on YouTube actually requested this video, so I hope it was helpful. And if you feel all shook inside, because that could happen, I just want you to know when somebody comments on your food, it can be pretty uncomfortable. So what I want you to do is to give yourself some TLC, because it's hard, go inside, tell yourself good job. And I want you to know if you're doing it right, if you're really tuning into your body, other people may actually comment, because as a society, we've been taught that we can't trust ourselves, that we have to be on some kind of diet, and that eating normally and listening to our bodies is wrong. So when people are doing that, you may get comments because it's like the radical thing to tune into your body. Also, as you're learning these things, when people comment on your body, it could be extra triggering because you may even have your own doubts that you're doing it right. So if you see that this threw you off too much, or you're feeling like you're going down a dark hole, please reach out for help. There's so many of us out here wanting to help you make peace with food, have this confidence, and really learn how to honor your body. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you know exactly what to say if anybody comments on what you're eating. And again, I'll go through those 3 comments one more time here, just so you could hear it again and so you could practice it, practice saying it out loud. So if somebody says, are you really gonna eat that? I'm gonna add the attitude. Are you really gonna eat that? You could say, thank you for trying to help, or I know you're trying to help, but that doesn't help. Or thank you for caring, that doesn't help. That was a sweet option. For the sour option, you could say, when somebody asks you, are you really going to eat that? You could say, I know it's best for my body. Thanks. And do what you want to do. Again, you say, I know it's best for me. Thanks. Option number 3, the salty option. If somebody asks you, are you really going to eat that? All you say is yes. So if somebody says, should you be eating that? You could look in their eyes and you could say yes. A big smile. Well, thank you so much for watching. Happy eating, everybody. Bye.